Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. The hook shot. And that one's good. Simmons.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Here's Barrett. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Irving. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Here's Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now Brunson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Outside Reddish. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Down low. And Durant with the block.
Oh, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Man, good whistle there.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And he knocks down the first one. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off. Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Now here's Irving. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. The Knicks with the lead.
Second personal foul. Team second.
And that one misses. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly. Now, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's not only a big frame, but an elite athlete coming right at you on the drive. Ben Simmons, that's a tough check.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Now here's Mills. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And the shot goes down. It's a tie ball game.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
To the inside. Hartenstein. He got a piece of it. And he gets it back.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
So the Nets making a switch here. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Right side Mills. Pass to Harris. Outside Mills. And it's stolen by Rose. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Outside Mills. Floats one up. Hartenstein pulls it in. And here's Randle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And a deep three from Curry. And that's not gonna go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out in front. They're up by 13. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Toppin's shot is off. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
15. Now, into the line for your next.
Left side Durant. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. So New York will take it the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Rose. And Durant with the block. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Here's Grimes. Off the inbound. And the layup is up and in. Here's Irving. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Claxton. Here's Sumner. Back to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Rose. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. They double-team Durant. Sumner on the wing. Outside Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball.
Substitutions on the court.
And so it's New York with it. To the left wing. Pass to Grimes. Screen by Robinson. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Robinson's gotten his first basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Irving is doubled. Simmons with it. And Claxton gets the bucket.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. On the wing, Durant. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation. Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And both free throws good for Robinson. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem and shows you that right there.
Now here's Simmons. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
2 times.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Irving is doubled. Now here's Durant. Here's Claxton. Screen by Durant. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. And the Nets with possession here. Back to Durant. And so we wrap up the first half. Knicks out in front. Up by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Your next.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Simmons. To the paint. Outside for Irving. To the inside. Claxton. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Simmons. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The turnaround Jay. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Simmons. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
Good on the second one.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Durant. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Robinson. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. Now Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Randle. Yes. A nice assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 15.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Durant. Robinson with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
First personal foul. First team foul. Next substitution.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Oh, Simmons with the block.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
Shot from the inbound. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
sinks it from distance.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Puts one up from 19. And here's Brunson. 4 on the clock. Over Simmons. Oh, Simmons with the block. Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
Endorsed for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got his second basket on the night.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Claxton. For 3, here's Harris. Drains the triple.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Grimes' shot is off.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Out to Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Toppin. Here's Sims. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Claxton. The Knicks pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Quickly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he sinks the second. Here's Warren. Harris outside. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. Claxton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous... passer as well.
And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point.
40.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. Pass to Sims. Randall right side. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. All alone. They get it again. Here's Sims. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets.
Substitutions on the court.
Brooklyn with the ball. 9-point game. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Curry. Here's Robinson over Sharp. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, this team doesn't necessarily rely on consistent scoring from Mitchell Robinson, so this is a bonus right now.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Irving. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Randall, right side. Inside. And now the Nets on the break. And so they foul intentionally. So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
On the wing, Durant. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Quickly. Randall on the screen. It's Quickly with a drive.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. And he makes it on the layup.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Now here's Barrett. Outside Brunson. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Left side Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Durant with the block. And they're able to recover. Randall with a steal. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch. Saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, not much phases Kyrie Irving. I love him in this clutch spot.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Out to the wing. The baseline J. Randall can't hit.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And the Knicks with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brunson. He connects.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Great effort to track down the long rebound. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Knicks call time here. They're ahead by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
All them All-Stars is so ass, bro. Oh my
And the
god.
second free throw,
You
no
suck.
good. Tough break there.
You literally
And so
suck,
it's the
bro.
Knicks who come out on top here. And they barely
Let's go.
squeezed out the win here on the road.
Let's go.
And BA, the visiting team is
It
always
worked
under
and
some
whooped
added
your ass.
pressure.
Let's get it. Got the
They didn't
dub on
bring
your
it against
dumb
the
ass.
win.
Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said,